Morning, Pashley, and welcome to another maths lesson. I hope you're all getting on really well with our booklets. Let's share the screen. Make sure you've got some pen and paper. Pause if you haven't got something to write on, and we're going to practice our number formation. So this one says, down and over some more, that's the way we make a 4. So if I get my pen, it's down and over some more, that's the way we make a 4. So we go down and over some more, that's the way we make a 4. So pause while you just practice writing the number 4. Fabulous. So I hope you're enjoying this maths fluency game. I won't talk you through it again. So log on to the game, pick an addition activity, numbers to suit you, and play the game. Okay, so continuing with our part-whole models that we've been doing this week, we're going to be drawing counters to complete the part-whole models. So our whole number, which one of these is our whole number in this model here? That's right. So our whole number is, count, 5. That's right. Our whole number is 5. Now we've got one part here, but we have a part missing. So I need to know what the other part is. What goes with 2 to make 5? So we can add on from 2. We can add on from this part because we know this part. So we have 2 already. 3, 4, 5. So using our STEM language down here, we can say the whole number is 5 and the parts are 2 and 3. Say it once more. The whole number and the parts are, and brilliant. So looking around on this model now, we need to count to see what is our whole number. We have one part down here and a part we need to find out. We need to find out this part. So our whole number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if our whole number is 8, and we have one part is 3, we need to count on from 3 to get our whole number. So pop 3 in your head and we count on until we get to our whole number, which was 8. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So our parts are 3 and, count them again, 5. The whole number is 8 and our parts are 3 and 5. Pause the video if you need to go over that again a bit slower. So continuing from that, this is just the same, but we're using our numeral representation instead of counters. So I have our whole number at the top here, and these are my parts. So my whole number is 13. Remember, say the teen, 13. 1, 10, 3, 13. So my parts are 8 and what? Could you work out what my other part would be? That's right. So pick up and pop 8 in your head. And then we can count on using counters or fingers, whatever you've got to hand till we get to 13. So 8 in my head, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So my other part is 5. So I put 5 in here. So filling out the missing boxes, can you tell your grown-up what numbers are the part and what numbers is the whole? That's right. We have 8 is a part. 5 is my other part. And my whole number is 13. So using the STEM language with me, the whole number is 13 and the parts are 8 and 5. Brilliant. Should we do one more? And we've got some addition calculations that we can complete for this one. So tell your grown-up, what is the whole number? The whole number is 11, 1, 10, 1. And my parts are 8 and, what is my other part? Put 8 in your head and you count on until you get to the whole number 11. So 8, 9, 10 and 11. I have 3 more. So my parts are 3 and 8. So looking at the calculations you've got here, I've got add equals what add what is the same as what? So we need to put our parts in because our parts add up to our whole number. So if we add our parts, if I put in here, it might help. So if we add our parts, it will help us with our calculation here. So we have 3, add my other part, which is 8, is the same as, it's equal value to my whole number, 11. And you remember, we talked about in addition, you can reverse your parts. So it doesn't matter if you start with the 3 and then add on 8 to get 11, or whether you start with the 8 and then you can add on 3 more to get, what's my whole number while I'm moving this up? Thank you. It is still 11. My whole number doesn't change, just the way I've added my parts up. So let's do the STEM language once more down here. STEM language. Well done. So could you look at these number sentences here? I've got a missing part. And I haven't got my part whole model to help me work it out. If you want to draw part whole models, you may do that. If you want to get your counters or whatever you're using to help you count. But I'm going to do the method we use in school. I'm going to say, right, my part is 6 and I have to add something to get to 9. So I pop 6 in my head and I'm going to count on 6, 7, 8, 9. How many did I count on? I counted on 3 more. That's right. Put my 3. So my calculation reads 6 add 3 is equal to my whole number 9. Now on the second calculation, my part is missing at the beginning. So if I don't know what to count on from, what could I use? I know my whole number is, sorry, it's 10. And I know I've got one part, which is 6. So your number bonds, which hopefully you've been practicing, 6 add what make my number bond 10? 6 add what make 10? 6, 7, 9, 4. Well done. So put my 4 in here. Fantastic. So could you now pause the video and complete pages 29, 30 and 31 of your booklet? They are just the same types of questions that we've been going through on this video. Fantastic. So this is a similar thing. We're working out how many we've got left. So the we do for this, I have a flower and I've got a little story going on with my flower here. And I just have to fill in some numbers. So it says here, first there were ladybirds on a flower. You tell me how many ladybirds are on my flower to begin with. That's right, there are 6 ladybirds on my flower. So first there were 6 ladybirds on a flower. And then how many flew away? So here they are flying in the air. How many? That's right, 2. So 2 flew away, then 2 flew away. Now, how many ladybirds are left on my flower? That's right, there are 4 ladybirds left on my flower. 4 ladybirds. Doesn't want to move. So my story reads like this. First, there were 6 ladybirds on a flower. Then 2 flew away. Now there are 4 ladybirds on a flower. So if you look at pages 32, 33 and 34 of your booklet, there are some more stories that you can write some number sentences for. So pause the video while you complete pages 32, 33 and 34. Okay, our reasoning rabbit. This is a true or a false question. So this is the time when you can talk to your grown-up and discuss this. So I'll read it. I am counting in 5s. Counting in 5s. 5, 10, 15. So practice counting in 5s first. And then look at this. If I start from 0, I will say 23. Is that true or false? Will I say 23 if I'm counting in 5s? Could you explain that answer to your grown-up? And finally, as I've said before, if you would like to do some calculations, there are some addition calculations and there are some takeaway calculations. These are an optional extra. If you would like to continue, pause your video so you can see them. Fantastic. So that is our maths lesson for today. I hope you've enjoyed it and you've been doing some fantastic counting and some finding of the parts. So I'll see you again tomorrow for another lesson. Bye-bye.